Hi everyone, I'm back. Today we're going to be making liver and onions. Taste delicious. Here we go. So now we've got our beautiful beef liver. We got one large sweet Vitalia onion. We got some garlic powder and onion powder. We got some water that we're going to be using for our roux. We got some parsley, dried out parsley flakes, salt and pepper. We got some flour here. So now you see this? We're going to put our beautiful liver. Question of the day. Do you love liver like I do? Oh my gosh, guys. I cannot wait for this recipe to be cooked. Rinse my fingers off a little bit. Okay, now you see how long this is? We're just going to cut it. Okay, so I can have more. There. Perfect. Now, the liver is really thin, so you don't have to really go that crazy about your spices. Okay? Well, you only have to season it on one side. Okay, now we've got our beautiful oil in the background cooking for us. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to season up our liver. Get your onion powder here, your garlic powder here. We're only going to be seasoning one side, remember. We're going to do some onion powder. We're going to put our beautiful parsley flakes. And everyone knows that parsley is just for color, nothing else. You're going to put some salt. You're going to put it in your hand. You're going to grab it and you're just going to shake it on your stuff. Don't put too much because that shaker bottle just puts too much salt. Remember, you don't need to go crazy about your salt. Don't go crazy about your salt. Now you're going to pepper this babies up. Pepper this up. And I'm going to coat this in the flour and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm dry my hands since I just washed them. I've coated them in my flour. Okay, I'm going to go in. I'm going to put my beautiful liver in the stove. Just going to let it sizzle.
I guess that can be kind of scary.
Okay, beautiful. You're going to turn your heat down. Put this flour aside. And I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're going to do this. You're going to cut your onion because we're going to smother it, okay? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Question of the day. Oh, I think I already gave you the question. Sorry, guys. So remove the fin. As you can see, my liver is cooking. Try to ignore the loud sounds of it. I'm going to cut it and I'm going to throw this away. I'm going to throw all this stuff away. You're going to cut these into beautiful rings. Just cut it into beautiful rings. I've made a couple of liver videos. I actually the same recipe as the first time when I made it. Okay. Perfect. And I'm using a smaller onion, so I don't really have to worry about it being bad. Okay, here we go. Now you got these onions here. You see these? We're gonna have this. We're gonna take all of them out when we do our liver. The onions are starting to come to my eyes. Whoa, that liver looks like we can flip it. Where are my flippers? Okay. Good. Now, guys, if this don't look like a sirloin steak, I don't know what does.
I guess I'll find a studio for people to listen to it. Oh my
Now, you can just look at it and just tell when you should know that it's done. Guys, if that don't look like a sirloin steak, I don't know what does. Look at that. Okay, guys, so now, turn off your oil. Now, we're going to take this liver out. It is done. Okay. We're not going to be putting our onions in yet because we're going to be putting our onions in at the very end. Okay? And I'm going to come back when we're making the gravy. We're just going to set this aside. We're not going to be using this right now. We're going to pour this oil out. We're going to get new oil. We're going to keep some of it in because there's good flavor in this. But I'm going to pour it out and I'm going to show you guys what it's like when I'm doing it. Hi guys, we're back. Okay, so we're going to get our flour. Now when you're making a roux, make sure you're using equal parts flour, equal parts gravy. Okay? You're gonna put a good amount of that in there. Now make sure you put the same amount of oil. Same amount of oil. Turn on your heat on a good amount of heat. Okay, you're gonna alt this. You're gonna get your spoon or whatever else you would like to stir it with, and just go in and stir around your gravy. Okay, this is perfect. You just stir around your gravy. I've cooked it for a little bit, so I've cooked the flour flavor out. You're gonna make sure that you keep on stirring. Just keep on stirring, don't stop. If you do not stop stirring, you will have lumps. Okay, now I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm just gonna let all this beautiful flour flavor. I'm gonna add a little bit more flour in there, not too much, because remember we don't want it to get that clumped up. Make sure that you just keep stirring. Just keep on stirring. Do not stop stirring. If you do stop stirring, you will have lumps. Okay? Now, once you see this, once it starts to cook, perfect. This is absolutely, make sure that you get to see how this cooks, okay? Make sure you cook the flour flavor out of this for a couple minutes, because remember, you don't want your gravy to taste like pure flour. Okay, we are making a homemade gravy today. Okay, usually I don't like to do that because it just wastes a lot of time. But today I just say, you know what, screw it. Let's just do it. I'm going to put the rest of my flour in here. Make sure that you keep stirring, because if you do not stop stirring, you will have lumps. Okay, now I think I'm ready. I'm going to get my water. I'm just going to keep stirring.
Knock it off, okay? I don't care about your chump change. And also, watch my hungry hippo stickers. What? Leave them alone.
Perfect. I'm going to keep stirring this. I'm going to put my liver in here and I'm come back. Okay, you're going to grab this beautiful goodness and you're going to put it in your gravy. Smother it down in there. I put my onions in there. Perfect. Oh my God, guys, you will absolutely love this recipe. Guys, you're going to love this liver. If you don't love liver, you're going to love it when you try this recipe, and I ain't kidding. Smother it in your beautiful gravy. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. And I didn't even mess up. Gravy should not be a hard thing to make. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to be putting some onion powder in your gravy for flavor. Put you some onion powder in there. Put you some more pepper. Okay, because remember, you want to cook down your onions until they're cooked down pretty well. I'm not going to show you guys when I'm eating them, because then we won't have that much time. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoy the recipe. I know I will, because I've cooked liver like this, just like this before. No problems. No problems. Love you guys. Bye-bye. I'm going to put the rest of my seasoning.